trying to like fit now. It's okay. Um, yeah, so this time around, as you can probably tell, is going to be shorter than usual, which should be a breath of fresh air for somebody stumbling upon this who usually stops by and is patient enough to hear me rant and vent and express myself overall. Oh, okay, so just a little update again, not going into super deep details just yet, but yeah, I'm almost at the halfway point of this little stunt that I've been working on. And yeah, it came faster than I thought it would, to be completely honest with you. And yeah, I mean, what do you call it? I guess, what I'm working on, it's pretty soft core, and if I'm being honest, uh a little underwhelming. But nevertheless, I'm still proud of myself in the sense of just going for it, even if it's not perfect. And it's funny though, I mean, for someone who has tried to be a perfectionist for a really long time and, just falling forward as nicely as I can possibly put it. I'm also kudos to Sasha Garian. I think that's how you pronounce her last name. She is a hypnotherapist, and I came across her videos, and I saw a specific video on failure, and I thought it was really brilliant that she explained it as falling forward. And yeah, after listening to that little video that she had made, I felt like, oh, I guess I wasn't just falling for nothing. At least I was, headed somewhere. So yeah, that's kind of my mood. Yeah, falling forward until I can crawl, and hopefully I'll be able to crawl until I'm able to walk, and hopefully from there walk until I'm able to run. Um, Part of me just wants to go straight into the running, so to speak, into um, I guess another world, so to speak, somewhere that's different from the space that I am making this entry from anyway, but keeping keeping fingers crossed. And may not have all the answers, but I trust that at the end of the day, the answers will show up. I may be impatient and wanting to know, like, oh, what's the answer? What's the answer to my situation, or to my questions, whatever that may be, to my anxiety, if I'm being completely honest. But I know in due time, those answers, those solutions will be presented to me. I just gotta live to see another day. So when that day comes, that the solution arrives, I will be alive and functioning and able to receive that, or those solutions, to whatever is, happening up here. So, or around here, however you want to see it. Trying to be brave. Because sometimes that's the only answer you have in the moment, is just be brave and power through, even if, you're crapping bricks. Just be brave. Be brave. And yeah, I don't know if I don't know if I quoted this person. But yeah, I think she goes by Goddess Energy on YouTube. She said in one of her spreads that whatever doesn't make sense will make sense, and crossing my fingers that that will definitely be the case for myself, maybe even for you. Maybe you have questions about like whatever's going on in your situation, in your you know, experience. We'll find those answers, and things will start to make sense after days that don't make sense. And you know, I've actually seen that happen, you know, on my journey, so to speak. So, yeah. And it's like I like to tell myself and occasionally some friends, if something good can happen to us once, it can happen again. And I still believe it because, like I mentioned with the other quotes that I just mentioned, I've seen it time and time again. So why not? Why not going forward, right? So, yeah, this has definitely helped me to wind down from my stunt womanness. I don't. I'm trying to find the proper words that they just. Oh well, I guess they'll come in the right time. So, as usual, stay safe, stay cozy, stay sincere to your gorgeous self. And last but not least, can I hit that note? I know my I know when I try to hit that note off camera in front of my mom is just telling me like, you know what, I think that's really irritating to dogs. But the funny thing is, the dog hasn't complained, but I'm hoping that I haven't injured her ears. But I'm wondering to myself, you know the sounds that dogs can hear that we can't? Like I'm wondering what if that's the thing that's irritating? Because the thing is that like, you know, when I'm hitting the note, that's audible. So I'm like wondering like how painful is that really if it's not, you know, so high that only dogs can hear it. Anyway, shut up, Kaylee. Try to hit the note. Again, another dying mating call. I guess it's for the best if it is true that it could hurt the dog's ears. So, oh, you know, I like to read what you have to say, and you know who you are. I read everything. Here's the thing. If I if I feel that, you know, okay, let's put it this way. If I feel like if I feel like a comment is wholesome, yeah, let's put it that way, I will definitely try to like show that like oh my god, thank you. You know what I mean? But if it's a comment that I deem inappropriate where, you know, where I'm posting, unfortunately, I'm gonna have to remove it. But thankfully, that has been rare. Thank God. Um, but yeah. So I received a comment. You know who you are. And if you want, please comment again. Your comments are always welcome. Uh, about yes, the uh, the uh, the videos are going to look different. I figured, you know what, time to spice things up. And here's where the news gets a little sad. Unfortunately, my phone where I have been doing these diaries for the longest time, uh she's uh she's starting to retire, so I figured like, okay, let me just, yeah, that's why the quality changed. It's funny though because when I see the thumbnails um and the MP4s, myself, when I have to like preview or like I need to look back on an entry and then wonder to myself like, what was I thinking at that time? For some reason I don't necessarily see the difference, but then again, like I am I'm one of those people on this earth that have imperfect vision, so that might be why. But yeah. So, yeah, that's the truth. I it's been like kind of, what do you call it? I felt it was kind of funny for a time to, give entries on lower quality. Thinking to myself like, yeah, I really don't fit into the typical scene on this website, if you know what I'm talking about. But yeah, while you know, while my phone was still high functioning, it just felt right. It just felt like, you know what, this is our space, and I felt at the time kind of rebellious in a sense because, what do you call it? Yeah, it wasn't really about like, oh, look at me, like I'm not one of those uh what do you call it? Those freshies, so to speak. Those freshies impressing the whole world, I guess you could say. Um yeah, for me it was just like I was rebellious in the sense that, oh, I want to take um the feeling of the original like YouTube and take it as far as I possibly could, and I guess I did. And yeah, it's just the thing with electronics is that like they're not forever, unfortunately. So you make do with what you've got, with what options you have going forward. But I don't know, I feel like the quality of this is still vintage in a sense. I don't know, maybe it's just me because, yeah, then again, like I keep the lighting relatively the same. It's not like I have like a whole studio setup that is very on par with other creators and commentators and stuff along those lines and bloggers and such. So um yeah, that's what's up. I'm going to enjoy the rest of the day with the dog. We're gonna watch Murder She Wrote. um Here's the thing. um so I actually made an entry. It was it was ridiculous. It was embarrassing, but in short, it was me realizing that I had a crush. Well, no, no. I have a crush on Angela Lansbury. Um yeah, it was, oh, it was a mess. It was basically me like orgasming for like 40 minutes. Um but no, it wasn't like a it wasn't like a pornographic thing. I was literally just like fangirling the whole time. It was so bad, and I feel like it was just so embarrassing that you do not deserve to see that. But with that being said, yeah, if you don't follow her work closely, please uh go and show her some love, and yeah, cuz she's an angel on earth and she's a legend, and she oh, she is a sass machine. I'll say it once and I'll say it again. She is a sass machine. In my humble opinion, she is the cutest thing on this earth, and oh my god. Angela Lansbury. Like, I'm gonna embarrass myself, but in my humble opinion, she is the mayor of Babe City, okay? I'm calling it right now. She's that. She's that, and easily has Empress status in my eyes. I'm just like, oh, girl, like how am I worthy of being in the same lifetime as you, hun? Like how am I worthy? I'm not worthy, honey. I'm not worthy. Angela Lansbury. Damn. Just damn. Anyway, so yeah, go show her some love. Uh, if you don't know her career that deeply, I made it I guess my actual resolution for this year is to just like watch as many of her stuff as I possibly can, and yeah, and then everything else is just stuff that like I've been meaning to do my whole life, so that's not really a resolution if you've been meaning to do it your whole life, right? Well, I've been like making baby steps, but but Angela can make that leap over and over and over again. I'm just like, she don't need to crawl. She don't need to walk. She don't need to run. Girlfriend just goes ahead and leaps. Hell, she's practically flying. Like I'm just here like, why do I exist? Why do I exist, Angela Lansbury? Why do I exist? I'm just here being slain left, right, and center, but like I feel blessed all at the same time. It's just like how am I privileged to be in the same lifetime as you? This is insane. This is crazy. I'm not worthy. Why am I alive? No, I'm just joking. I'm just joking. But yeah, y'all know what I mean. So, okay. That was the longest goodbye. Anyway, mwah, mwah. Until the next Lighthouse Diary. Hugs and kisses.